The adventure begins right from day one. With the bikes fueled, bags strapped on, and excitement in the air, we set out from Leh towards the beautiful Aryan Valley. But it wasn't just the destination that made this ride special. It was everything along the way. Autumn had arrived in Ladakh, transforming the landscape into a canvas of vibrant colors. Every village we passed seemed painted in shades of gold, amber, and crimson, creating a stunning contrast against the rugged mountains that surrounded us. It's a fleeting season, lasting only a few weeks each year. A brief moment when nature puts on its finest display before winter takes over. The leaves glow with life, dancing in the mountain breeze, as if making the most of their final days before surrendering to the cold.
Here at Takmajid, it's a very wonderful ride from Leh, and what you can see here, wonderful. You can see you have yellow, red, blue, green, everything covered. Welcome here, John Himalaya ride.
Okay. Already roasted?
Yeah, already roasted. Yeah.
Nah, sudah. Yo, abang yo, nak test tak?
Not raining.
Tak takut beg basah ni, kau nak berlari ni. Ini tak basah. Oh, iya lah. Snowfall eh?
Snowfall.
Siang-siang hari.
Wound through valleys and along the banks of the Indus. Every turn revealed another breathtaking scene. The crisp autumn air, the endless mountain views, and the golden trees lining the villages made this ride feel almost surreal. Day one had barely begun, yet Ladakh was already showing us why this journey would be one to remember. What better way to begin the day than with a walk through a village painted in the colors of autumn? As the morning sun slowly lit up the valley, shades of gold, orange, and crimson brought the landscape to life.
Inside the mantra. So you always turning or somebody has to push it?
Clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise. Somebody will.
Anyone go there, then push.
Oh.
And no matter where you wandered, the sound of the mighty Indus was never far away, flowing through the valley like a constant companion.
These places are really amazing. You can't find it anywhere. You have the river, you have the mountain, you have the granite stone. Even though you talk on top of the mountain, you can know who's at the below of you. Really amazing. Really amazing. You all should come here.
Yeah.
After soaking in the peaceful beauty of the village, it was time to get back on the bikes and continue our journey towards Kargil. The road ahead was narrow and winding, tracing the course of the Indus through the remote landscapes of Batalik. Around every corner, the scenery seemed to outdo itself. Quiet villages appeared like hidden gems, surrounded by trees glowing in autumn colors, standing in striking contrast to the barren mountains towering behind them. was a sight that never grew old. Every few kilometers, we found ourselves slowing down, turning our heads, and simply taking it all in. The vibrant villages, the shimmering river, and the stark, rugged mountains created a landscape so surreal that it was hard to believe it was real.
How is your overall experience of riding in the autumn?
I love it. You were surrounded by mountain. Then you can test your capability, the toughness, the challenge. The scary part, don't look down. Just concentrate on your ride in front, not down.
As we rode deeper into the valley and closer to Kargil, one thing became clear. Autumn in Ladakh isn't just a season. It's an experience that stays with you long after the journey ends. Day 3 was all about the ride. With nearly 250 kilometers to cover between Kargil and Leh, we knew it would be a long day on the road. But in Ladakh, the journey is never just about reaching the destination.
Sonam. We stop Waka, okay? We stop for drinks in Waka.
Every few kilometers brought another picture-perfect village, where golden autumn trees stood in brilliant contrast to the rugged, barren mountains surrounding them. It was impossible not to slow down and admire the view. And then we reached Lamayuru. Of all the places we passed that day, this one stole the show. Nestled beneath towering snow-covered peaks, the village looked almost unreal, as if it had been carved into the mountains and frozen in time. The striking mix of autumn colors in the valley, ancient architecture, and pristine white summits in the distance created a scene that was both dramatic and peaceful. As we continued our ride towards Leh, one thought stayed with us. In Ladakh, even a 250-kilometer journey never feels long when every turn offers a view worth remembering. Day 4 took us from the familiar streets of Leh to one of Ladakh's most iconic destinations, Pangong Lake. But before we could witness its beauty, the mountains had one challenge waiting for us, Chang La. As we climbed higher, the temperature dropped rapidly. The wind grew harsher, the air thinner, and every stop reminded us just how unforgiving high-altitude riding can be. The cold cut through our riding gear, turning even simple tasks into a test of endurance.
Now reached safely to Changla Pass, 536 kilometers. End October, weather cold. Minus, I think now, minus 5, minus 6. But thanks to good sunrise we get, so we feel warm. And so this is glad everyone healthy. No one got AMS. I think I make good itinerary, make good plan. 3 days acclimatized in Kargil area, then 4 days come here. So today we will go to Pangong Lake. Everyone enjoy.
Yet, like every difficult pass in the Himalayas, the reward lay on the other side. The first glimpse of Pangong was unforgettable. A ribbon of deep blue stretching endlessly between barren mountains, reflecting the vast sky above. Instead of stopping at the usual viewpoints, we rode alongside the lake, following its shoreline towards Merak.
You feeling all right?
I'm cycling with pole in my hand, in my finger.
Nice view. Oh, riding along the lake with the sun. Oh, and snow. Fantastic.
Only crew alone.
Kru dengan berkemas je. Hey, kru, no kru, kru outside.
Ingat dah dekat. Jauh lagi, puting.
Okay, plan today. Today we go to Nyoma. Okay, first we're going back 4 kilometer. We will ride to lakeside, but be careful on the sand. Okay, you might be stuck on the sand. Okay, and one more. Remember yesterday, 2 more river crossing, water crossing might be frozen. Okay, be careful. Okay, and today many stop, no high passes. Just enjoy the view, relax. Okay, safe ride. Okay, let's go.
Day 5 was intentionally slow. We spent the morning soaking in the tranquil beauty of Pangong, letting the still waters and crisp mountain air sink in before getting back on our bikes. There, it was a short and relaxed ride to Nyoma. Not just another stop on the map, but our base for what lay ahead. Tomorrow would bring the ultimate challenge, the ride to Umling La, one of the highest motorable roads in the world. Today was about resting, preparing, and building anticipation for the adventure that awaited us.
Hi, good morning guys. I'm Firdaus from Singapore. So today we are gonna ride 290 kilometers to Umlingla. The journey for the past few days, I think, it's been hectic because of the weather condition and the coldness while riding. Is you have to be prepared lah, basically.
So for preparation, you need to wear a proper attire, right? So inside, I have for the pants, 3 layers of inner, my pants, and outside put on the raincoat just to prevent wind from coming in. On top, inside 3 layers of inner plus t-shirt and this jacket. I don't feel I need the raincoat because it's not going to rain. Then this one is good enough, just proven. On top, 1 layer and 2 layer. I'm gonna put on 2 layer of this protective headgear. Okay, they say more is better, right? This is the heated glove. It's a must, heated glove, right? So just to be extra sure, I put on this glove inside. So I'm gonna be as hot as in Malaysia.
You must really endure the coldest while riding. If you cannot endure, then you cannot be here actually. So wish us luck.
Come here, eat our own food, then we go Umlingla. I think back we are new route, okay? Okay. Everyone come here.
Thunder over there.
That's a packed lunch brought.
Tapi ini kita PVC manis.
Apa dah awak?
Maggie, man.
We have done it.
Yeah.
Makin lama makin slow.
We have done it.
Yes.
Dear sir,
Mr. Paparazzi.
dear sir, how do you feel going back to Leh?
Mixed.
Mixed.
Getting out of this beautiful area here. But Leh also not that bad, right?
Yep.
But on the other hand, going back home to the Borm is also nice. Freezing my butt off here
All right.
most of the time.
Yesterday's ride was from Nyoma to Umlingla. The ride was filled with lots of challenges. We had loose gravel riding through the desert where the dust was flying and we could barely see the rider in front, and then there's some water crossing, and of course the temperature and the altitude. It was challenging. Some super curvy roads, breathtaking sceneries, and but yeah, we all made it there as a group. It was fun. Will I do it again? I think so.
The final day of the journey arrives with a different kind of feeling. As we ride from Nyoma back to Leh, the road is calm and unhurried, tracing the course of the mighty Indus River through some of Ladakh's most peaceful landscapes. There's no rush anymore, just the quiet hum of our engines and the endless beauty unfolding around us. These are the moments when you stop thinking about the miles ahead and start looking back at the ones already traveled. The golden valleys, the high mountain passes, the shimmering waters of Pangong, the challenge of Umlingla, and the countless memories made along the way. Every ride eventually comes to an end, but the experiences stay with you long after the engine falls silent. As we roll back into Leh, there's a deep sense of gratitude for the roads that carried us, the mountains that inspired us, and the friends who shared every turn of the journey. We set out seeking adventure, but we return with something far more valuable. Memories that will last a lifetime, and the quiet pride of knowing we lived every moment of this incredible ride.
They close when it's getting tough.
Only that company, brown color. Only brown color. All season, all weather, all terrain, all situation.